first 50 people that can do it will be very cheap. I'll send it to us on the group. It'll be cheap. First 50 people, if you got $10, convert $10 wherever you are and make it neutral because a general thing, and you get more information, more package. And I'll talk to step how to do this. I've been able to gain my own health, my life, and people around me. It's going to be very cheap. If you want to talk to me, I'm a personal coach, health and wellness coach. I have some clients I'm looking after. You can join them as well. If you want one-on-one session, I am available. So I have my contact during premium stuff at gmail.com. That's my telephone number. I have a YouTube channel. I have an Instagram channel, and I have a WhatsApp. You can connect with me anytime. Unfortunately, we have to come to an end of this webinar. I'm sorry I had to compress everything. This is a 5 years course. We just did in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Let's say 2 hours because people came late, really. We started around 7:15, thereabout. This is like a 5 years course that we did compressed. One topic alone, we can run it for a year. I can tell you that for a fact. So the lines will be open now. Everyone can try to unmute themselves. You can ask me questions, and I'll be glad to answer questions. So because this webinar will be ending by 10 o'clock, because I made it 3 hours on purpose so I can give people the opportunity to ask questions. If you're very shy and you cannot ask question, you can send it through the chat. Someone said it's overtime. It's not overtime. People came late. It's exactly 2 hours. I'm sorry. So I had to even rush this through. People came late. She was late as well. I'm going to tell her off now because it was for 7 and people were here even before 7. Nobody was here. So we can start asking our questions. I am checking the chat room now for questions. You can unmute yourself. Do we have any questions? This is question time. Are we not happy to ask questions?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Sorry, just tell us your name, please, and where you're
Okay, my
calling
name is
from.
Titi
If it's
Ali.
the
I'm calling
US,
from Nigeria,
Canada. Okay.
Lagos. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
In
Is that
fact,
Mrs. Ali?
Ali, yeah.
Okay. Nice to hear your
Ilia
voice, ma'am.
Meji. Yeah, thank you. I still have a lot of questions and things to talk to you about,
All
but
right.
I just want to have a more understanding on how to treat a cough. Like when someone has been gone to the hospital and he has been given medications,
Mm,
cough syrups,
mm,
and still the cough is still there.
mm,
So what other ways, as
mm,
in like eating right or taking the right like ginger or sort of. So I need
mm.
more enlightenment on
All
that.
right. Okay.
Thank you.
So how old is the person to start with?
It's actually my husband.
Oh, okay. So I want to know, yeah. And have you done every check to rule out any lung disease or
Yes,
infection?
yes.
Okay. So if that should be the case, the person doesn't have maybe asthma, COPD,
No, not at
or
all.
yeah. So it could be number one, allergic reaction.
Okay,
Yes. It could be an allergic reaction. Yes. I
okay.
have a colleague. Oh my God, you don't want to be with her. When there was COVID, everybody, we actually took her away from front desk because she was the one managing my clinic for me, bringing in patients and everything. We had to take her out. She cough, cough. Oh, she it was bad. And it was an allergic reaction she was suffering from. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it could be two things: allergic reaction or calcium deficiency. Because if you are deficient in calcium, you'll be coughing as well. So it could be an allergy. That's what I'm going to say. So it might be allergic to something in the house, or we need to eliminate the antigen in the body. And how can we do it? If you take sugar, soft drink, alcohol, you need to stop now.
He takes it a lot.
Sweet is number one allergic. It will help you have that allergic reaction. So anything sugar, alcohol, sweet, it has to stop it. Reduce your carbohydrate intake. You know, we said to talk about. Hope you took the photo, or you can send me email. We can have a chat later. Anything sugar, carbohydrate, he has to stop it. He should do it for 30 days and he has to pay me for that because I know him personally. So that is a typical allergic reaction. Because
Okay.
if you inhale dust, that's what you'll be doing all the time. So that's a constant allergic reaction and it's being triggered by all this kind of food he eats. So it should go away from soda and all those things. You should try it for 30 days. You can maybe send me email. I can give you some other foods and stuff later so I can
Okay. I'll
ask
do
for
that. Thanks so much.
other any person. Yeah, now you know what he's doing wrong. So the next
Yes.
question is, how do I handle extreme allergy reaction during summer? Okay, so I have a testimony. My husband suffered extreme allergic reaction. I've not seen anyone yet that can match his allergic reaction to the extent that I will not be able to see. His house eyes will be glued together completely. He will not be able to breathe. He will not be able to go to work for like 2 weeks. I will literally be taking him to toilet. He will not. That's the height of it. Number one is we have to start with what we're eating. Like I mentioned to your husband earlier, number one is what we eat. My mother-in-law suffer allergies too sometimes as well during summer because I live in Europe here. We need to change our diet. Number one, grains should be out completely first. Let your body heal, even if you will introduce it back slowly. Let your body heal. Grain is out of it. Start on a low carb diet, more organic protein. Like I said, exercise more, except you have asthma that can exercise can trigger some asthma. But if you change your diet, your asthma will disappear. I've seen asthma disappeared completely after 5 days, no more asthma, and that person is on diet. So I would say no grains, reduce your vegetable oil because those are oil, vegetable oil cause inflammation. Allergic reaction is an inflammation and it's caused by grains, vegetable oil, and sleep. Sleep well. If you don't sleep well, you'll have problem with allergies as well. So I would say grains, vegetable oil, sleep. And two, get your supplements. Your vitamin C, key. Your zinc, number one. If you remember during COVID, vitamin D3, zinc, and vitamin C were working for people wonders. They were working wonders. Your vitamin C, vitamin D3, there's D2. D3 is the active form. So vitamin C, vitamin D3, and K2, I joined the two together. Very important. Very important. And your zinc, please, very important. Those three, if you can combine it with just reducing, just start that supplement first and start reducing your vegetable oil and salt. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. How do you fast and retain energy? Very important because I said something, it's very, very tricky to fast. You have to understand. You will first of all train your body. Your body needs to acclimatize with things. You don't just say, oh, they say I should start fasting now, and you start doing I start. No. You train, it's called training. You train your body to understand it. I fast twice a week for 24 hours, no food. I don't feel nothing. I go to work. So how have I been able to manage to get to that level? Is training. I don't just wake up, sleep, and say I'm going to fast. I'll start training my body slowly. How did I start my intermittent fasting? Is normally I eat every time, 3 times a day. What I did is, if it's 7 days a week, I start training my body not to eat like that for 2 days a week. So for instance, I do the intermittent fasting for 5 days. The other 2 days, sorry, I do the intermittent fasting for just only 2 days. I eat normal for 5 days. So I do that for like a month. After that, my body's getting used to it. I can extend it to 2 months. So you train your body slowly. Because if you don't do that, you'll be feeling tired all the time. And to retain energy, the reason why you're getting tired is because you're losing electrolytes to sweat. Get your electrolyte powder, or you get your cucumber, celery, you infuse your water with mineral, you drink your mineral water. Because if you're tired after exercise, that means you've lost a lot of electrolytes, which is normal. We get tired because we've lost electrolytes, especially sodium. So you replace it through that. But fasting needs training. You don't just wake up to fast. You train your body slowly. If you want to fast now, that's why some people that do Ramadan or Christian religion, what they do is before fasting, they do trials. Yes. I have a lot of colleagues, they do it like 10 days before. They say, oh, they missed their period, during their period, blah, blah, blah. They couldn't fast. They do like before the Ramadan, before the normal Christian fasting. They do like 4 or 5 days before. So you're training your body not to feel sick or tired, because every good thing will affect you because your body is not used to it. So you have to train your body. So if you want to fast, you do it slowly, slowly. So you do it maybe intermittent fasting or normal 24-hour fasting, maybe once in a month. Before you know it, you do it once every 3 months, 3 weeks. Before you know it, every 2 weeks. Before you know it, maybe twice a week, like me, or once a week if you want to. So that's the way to do it, slowly. So next questions, please. Do we have any other question? So someone said, is fasting recommended for someone who already has underlying health conditions such as diabetes and high blood pressure, who needs to take medication daily? Yes. Like so many people, yeah, fasting is good. But like I said earlier, you have to do it sensibly. The fasting that is really recommended for people that are on medication are intermittent fasting. For instance, now you can take your blood pressure, not necessarily in the morning, because I know somebody that take their blood pressure at night or in the afternoon. So if you're taking it in the afternoon, make sure you're taking in the afternoon the next day. It's like a 24-hour cycle kind of thing. So you do it slowly, like I mentioned earlier. Before you know it, your body will get used to it. Because how can you improve your insulin sensitivity? Is fasting and exercise. Is fasting, through fasting and exercise. So for instance, now you eat 7 days a week and you eat 3 square meal. You can fast, do an intermittent fasting for 1 day for the next 1 month. So you know that, okay, I'm going to eat around 12 o'clock. So you can drink fluids like juice, water with sea salt. It has some sodium, just tiny sea salt, or you drink water and lemon juice. You're fasting as well. You're not doing spiritual fasting or anything. Get your water in the morning, put your lemon juice in it and drink. You can divide it into, maybe you're drinking 300 mils of water in the morning. Divide it into 100. So just when you drink it 3 times, your tummy is filled till like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, depending on the time you ate last night. So if you eat like 7 o'clock last night, add 16 hours to eat. So the next 16 hours should be the next time you eat. So you start it slowly. In a month, if you're, for instance, if you're used to eating 3 square meals in a week, in a day, and 30 days a week, start once a week first. Maybe you do it one Monday this week, Monday next week, consistently, the same time, the same day. You fast Monday morning, week 1, Monday morning, week 2, Monday morning, week 3, Monday morning, week 4. It doesn't stop you from using your medication, please. Use your medication. When you go off your medication is when you know you're completely healed. Do not go off your medication. I will never say that. It's when you are healed, you don't know your blood pressure is normal. So why are you using the tablet? It's just like my dad. He had blood pressure for some strange reason. It's not, his blood pressure is normal. I don't know why he's using a blood pressure tablet. It's even below normal for an adult. When it's up some days, it's 120. I said, when his blood pressure is 130, is his blood pressure high? I said, blood pressure is high. You understand? So continue your tablet until you see an improvement in your health. So slowly, this month, you do it once a week. Before you know, next month, you do it Monday, Tuesday, intermittent fasting. Monday, Tuesday. Before you know, you do it for intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for the past 3 years. I'm telling you, I've been doing it for the past 3 years. So he said, how can you manage arthritis? Oh, I can't see that question again. He said, how can you manage arthritis? I want to see. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me just quickly, because the screen is just going. So many people have asked so many questions. I said, how can I manage arthritis? Like I said, change your diet, number one. Very important. Very, very key and important. Because when you take too much phytic acid and gluten, it affects our bones. So when you change your diet, I've seen arthritis healed completely, that the joint completely back to normal because your bone needs collagen. Where can you get your hair is protein. Your bone is not calcium. It's just 25 or 30% calcium. The rest is collagen, phosphorus, and others. So arthritis is still diet stuff. Arthritis is like allergy as well. So it's still boiled down to our diet. Anyone that has arthritis allergies will be having arthritis or yeah, anyone that have allergies is likely to have one form of autoimmune disease. Very, very common. So lifestyle change. Number one, diet. Number two, exercise to strengthen those bones. Take more protein. And before you can take protein, your gut must be good because some people are not able to digest protein properly because they have gut issue. Because if you have your stomach acid is very small or not concentrated, you won't be able to digest your protein very well. So we need to heal the gut. How can we heal the gut? Or how can we increase our stomach acid? Number one, your apple cider vinegar can help you. Your butane hydrochloric acid can help you. Your sodium bicarbonate can help you. So these are things we can drink to help and boost our stomach acid before we can be able to absorb our protein, digest and absorb our protein very well. And we can change our diet as well. Very, very important. Less grain because phytic acid, gluten, they poke hole into our intestine. And we need a lot of fiber. And not just only fiber, we need a lot of fermented fiber. For the person that have arthritis, increase your probiotics as well, please, because you need more healthy bacteria to be able to absorb every nutrient that will help the bone. Very important. And aside that, get your vitamin D as supplement, vitamin D3, K2, very important. Get your vitamin C because it helps with the collagen formation to replace everything that is gone there. You can get your collagen as well in form of supplements. I get it in form of bone broth or supplements. You know, some people say gungo burger with, those bovine bone, the powder, very good. It's good for your hair, it's good for your skin, it's good for your bones as well. So arthritis will be gone. Diet change, exercise, very important. So he said it stop our blood from thinning. I think it stop our blood from thinning. I don't get that. Sorry, someone said it stop our blood from thinning. I don't understand that question. Okay, he said recommend what type of toothpaste can we use? Herbal toothpaste. I just ordered some. No chloride. No chloride. I wish I had some here. You can buy your double herbal toothpaste. Make sure it will specifically say no chloride. And they will write the list of herbal stuff that is there. And if you think, or if you don't use fluoride, you have mouth odor, get some clove. I have clove in my house. Even if I don't brush my teeth for 2 days, maybe I'm at work on call or something, I'm busy, my mouth don't stink because I eat cloves a lot. Cloves is an antifungal, antibacterial, anti-parasite, anti-everything. Clove for pepper soup, those tiny cloves. Just get two of it. Even one is okay. Just get two of it, chew it every other day. You have fresh spirit. All those wicked bacteria will be dead. Only good ones will survive. So get your herbal toothpaste. Make sure it says no fluoride. So people in Nigeria, there's double herbal toothpaste. Just make sure they say no fluoride, or just check any herbal toothpaste. Paco is good, but it won't just go, it won't flux the corner. You can use your natural Paco and everything, and use your brush afterwards to remove all the debris, and go to your normal dentist to clean all those things up, because our oral mouth is very important. If you have problem with your oral mouth, it can affect your heart. And yes, and it can affect your gut. That's why I say from mouth to the anus, we need to look after it. Very important. You don't joke with your mouth. If I know you have problem with your gut, I have to bring out your tongue. If your tongue have too much white patches aside yeast, I know you have problem with your gut. That's the way I can diagnose people with the gut problem. So if we can get lemon, it's like lemon, lime, they are the same family. I use lime, I use lemon. It's the same composition component, everything, A to Z. They are brothers and sisters of the same father and parent. It's the same thing. So it's okay. It's okay. There's no problem. Let's see the time. We still have about 23 minutes. Does anyone have questions more to ask me? So, for instance, now if you want to grow your hair, make sure your protein intake, your zinc intake, your selenium. Where can you get zinc? Your seafood. Very important. That's why I wrote seafood in that. You can get this as supplement, organic supplement. You can get it in your seafood. And you can get your selenium from your Brazil nut and your high sea kelp, that's seaweed. Very good. If you don't want, there are some stubborn people in older people, you see it. For someone that is really myopic, I would say no, it can't be reversed, except maybe through what would I say? Uh through all this electromagnetic, they've been trying to reverse blindness anyway, because that's the way you're born. It's just like saying, can I grow 6 fingers? Because the back of your eyes is long. You can't reduce it. If you reduce it with surgery, it has its own side effects. So the ones that can be reversed is people that have good sight and are having problem with their sight. The only thing we can do for short-sighted people is not to make it worse, like me now. When I went to check my eyes, it was much better. They were even shocked that the back of the eyes is much clearer and better. Even I can reduce the power of my lens. So it won't be worse. That's what can happen. So your myopia will not grow worse. So if you are like using positive two, it will remain there, maybe forever. So, but people that are not born that way, that they have their normal sight, and old age is making it worse, are people that can easily be reversed. That old age is setting in, that can easily be reversed. So it won't just go worse. So if you have a perfect sight as a child, yes, it can be reversed. So slowly. So it might not get to where it was before, because that's a very long time, but it can get to there with time. Yeah. So someone said they would like the recordings, no problem. I'll make it available. And there's so many herbs we need to make plenty in our kitchens, like our garlic, like our turmeric, black pepper, and we know how to we should know how to use them. And if you are eating a lot of nuts, I'm going to mention this, please. If you are eating a lot of nuts, like cashew nuts, Brazil nuts, pistachios, every nut, make sure you take your lemon juice. Why? Because All nuts, whether organic or non-organic, has they have what we call oxalate. Oxalate mixed with calcium in your food and become kidney stone. That's why I say every good thing on that list have its own problem. That is why we should know how to eat, when to eat, and the way to process our food. So if you do a lot of nuts, you need citric acid to break every calcium oxalate that form kidney stone, or uric acid that form kidney stone. And it's a citric acid in your lime lemon that can help you melt every kidney stone. That's why some people say, oh, I'm healthy, I eat this, I eat this, I have kidney stone. Yes, you need to break all those kidney stones. So if you um, take a lot of nuts, take your citric acid from your lemon, and also be cautious when taking lemon if you don't want to destroy your enamel. That's the white part of your teeth. So you use your straw, silicone or glass straw, the silicone straw. So how do you get electrolyte powder? Very easy. In Nigeria, they sell it in the chemist. In West Africa, it's thorough 10 kobo, it's very cheap. Your diarrhea, I don't know, very popular. It's here in England, it's every diarrhea is an electrolyte powder. Your you know what they call oral rehydration therapy is an electrolyte as well. So just get one, get your hand on one. They sell packets in the shops. You can get it. One of the brands is Diarrhea. That's a common one. I don't know other ones. There are so many ones on this organic site. There's a doctor that sells some electrolyte powder, very popular. I might one day be one of his representatives because he does a lot of organic stuff, even plants all the supplements he puts in his stuff. He has like over, is it 2,000 hectares of stuff in America, and he does only organic stuff. Yeah. Can you recommend intermittent fasting type for beginners? Yes, like I said, if you've never fasted like this before, you need to take it slowly. For beginners that don't have any underlying health condition at all, like the other participants that says, how can you do it? So how do you start? You have 7 days in a week. So you can choose 2 days to fast. So you can choose 2 days to fast. For instance, now you can choose the days you know you're not going to do anything strenuous. Maybe every Tuesday is your calm day, or every Saturday is your calm day. So all you need to do is, okay, I ate last night, Monday, which was Monday, 8 o'clock was when I had my dinner. I finished my dinner at 8 o'clock, not I started my dinner at 8 o'clock. I finished my dinner at 8 o'clock because there's a way we should eat as well to help us digest our food. It's called mindful eating. You should eat your food between 20 and 30 minutes. No distraction. So you finished your dinner 8 o'clock on Monday, plus minimum of 16 hours, because intermittent fasting is between 16 to 18 hours. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, or midnight, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 12 the next day. You're going to be eating 12 the next day. So that's 6 hours. So if you want to make it nice, you can make it maybe 17 hours. I do 17 hours because of the time I ate. So you can eat your food, the next food, 1 p.m. And in between those periods, you can drink your fluids like your water and lemon, herbal tea. Some people take their coffee. It's fine. If you can take 1 cup of coffee a day, that's fine. You can drink your fluids, but just make sure you don't have milk in that coffee. If you can't drink black coffee, don't drink your coffee. No sugar and stuff like that. Yes. So case study is somebody saying case study. So I have 15 minutes more now. So I'm still answering questions. I'm glad to answer questions. I'm always happy to answer people. Love solving health problems. And sorry, the next one. case study is suffering from enlarged prostate, okay, high cholesterol and glaucoma, and has been on some drugs for a while. My focus is to work with him on his diet using the blood sugar balance technique. Thank you for this very helpful presentation. Oh, I'm so glad this has really um, helped a lot. This has really helped. I'm so glad. So just make sure the person is off every grain, every processed food completely. The person should be on a clean diet. Yeah. And which Ali and this case study you mentioned should go on some supplements. I have some powerful supplements. I don't know. I can share with you if you can contact me later because I need to explain to you. If you contact me later, that's fine about this because I need to explain slowly to you because you need to be careful with this enlarged prostate thing. I have some powerful supplement. This go in the cell. It's very expensive, very expensive. I think 30 of it or 60 tablets is about almost 130 pounds. It's a longevity tablet. It is very good. I have so many supplements that I take myself and I've seen it. That's why I can go for many hours or anything and I know how to rest. I am not immortal. Yes, thank you. So the next question. Yeah, because our food is not as dense and rich like before, really, except you're in Africa and you produce your food yourself. That's why I encourage everybody, start getting buckets. Get buckets and start buying what's it called? Uh get your soil, start planting your food and those things we should be encouraged. If stop your our blood from clotting. That person should rephrase the question. Sorry. If stop blocking something, I don't know. It says 70 plus. I don't know what 70 plus means. So please rephrase your question so I can understand, please. Okay, I will copy your emails and we can have a chat on that. Unfortunately, all these supplements are chemicals. I'll tell you what to look out for. When a company producing bleach is producing supplement, run for your dear life because 90% of the supplements in the market are not organically extracted. So very few companies. So I even unpick, even from those companies, I still unpick their products because I have to be sure of what they have and how some lab, because there are some lab, they are working day and night, or they are also into this lifestyle thing. I can tell you that they check what these people do before they can recommend things for you. They check. They are not biased. So they are not biased. It's called the supplement is NMN, very good. Reversitol. The person need to go on heavy antioxidant. The man with a large prostate should go on heavy antioxidant. And these are heavy, high-ranking antioxidant. Reversitol, NMN, and some concentrated vitamin C from some high-end, like acerola cherry. Vitamin D, very important, and zinc. So we'll talk on that later. But the person has to change his diet if you want to get better. Just to shock you, do you know King Charles of England, our own King Charles? He said he's not going for chemo. He just was diagnosed with cancer this week. He said, I am not doing chemo because he knows the side effects. He said, I'm going for alternative medicine. I want my herbs, supplements, and food. Yeah, it's changing. So they know. They know medication will kill you. When it's solving this problem, it's creating not one. If it's one, I say, okay, let's manage down. It's causing like 7 problems. King Charles said no. I was really proud of the man. He said he's not going for chemo. He said, I am talking to my doctor. And all these doctors are practicing alternative medicine. They are real qualified medical doctors because they've seen the light. We need to go back to basis. So let's see next questions. Please send in all your questions. I'm in for it tonight, please. Okay, I've spoken on the intermittent fasting. So I think I've answered that question. If not, please ask me again to be sure to clarify. And if you have my number, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. So do you have any questions? You can talk to me. I want to hear some voice tonight. Please, can you talk to me? I need the voice. I need the voice. I'm not a computer person. I'm not a AI. I'm a human being.
Hello.
Hello.
I just
Yeah.
want to say thank you very much for the enlightenment. It's been so wonderful. A lot
Oh,
of
I'm so glad.
things that I know you have always told me. But then again, it's good to like hear them and hear more. And hopefully
You said
we
I've
I
always told you. Who is this, please? I don't know this person. I can't see the
this
faces. I'm
this is
sorry.
Mrs. Joy Chukwumezi.
Ah, okay.
So
All
thank you
right.
so much.
Your
I
voice is
just
so
want to
sweet. Is it marriage that
oh
is making this voice cool like this? Jesus is Lord. Oh.
thank you. There are a lot of things I've learned from you over the
Mm.
years, especially since I moved to the United Kingdom.
Oh,
So yeah. So we're privileged to have first-hand information.
well, and hope
But
it has
to,
worked firsthand
yeah,
as well.
definitely,
Yeah, so
definitely.
yeah.
Most of
So
the
I
spices I
those
have in
are
my
one of
kitchen,
the family member testifying to the goodness of God.
yeah, most of the spices I have in my kitchen, I learned from you and a lot of my friends and family that have also visited me. They
Mhm.
have also taken notes from them as well. Even my sister was telling me this evening, she just restocked some that they were really nice. I wouldn't have known them without you. And I saw them on the list tonight and I was like, wow, okay, I had first-hand information. So thank you very much. But I'm praying for grace to continue to
Mhm.
abide by these rules of life because I easily deviate and then
It
thank you
is
for
well.
yeah, so we all pray for grace to follow them strictly.
Mm.
And yeah, thank you very much once again. Looking forward
Welcome.
to seeing more and more of this. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think we have 7 minutes more. Anyone want to speak with me, please? Mrs.
Yeah,
Esowande,
sorry,
I
I'm
can see your
seeing
face.
now.
Mrs. Clara, I
Okay,
can
so
see your
guys, I'm
face.
lovely.
Yes.
Easily. Good evening,
Good evening,
my
sis.
doctor. Thank you so much for this.
You're
Like I said,
welcome.
I had this explosive, teaching.
Thank you.
Thank you for the grace on you and the zeal to reach a lot of women.
Mm, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I would definitely come for a return match. Like I would do another one. Maybe like
Get
it'll be a
them
part two. It'll be
well
like a part two.
to
Maybe there'll
try.
be a lot of people then, yeah. Because I know there are a lot of people on this slide. It's showing
I'll
40.
still keep sorry, what did you say?
No, I said there are a lot of people. Some people might just be one person, about six people in the room. I know somebody have done that. They sent a text. So it might not be individually because data is very strong in Nigeria. We know.
Yeah, true,
Data is very
true.
strong. Mm.
Anyway,
And like I
anyway,
said,
we'll still
so
talk more because
yeah, if you want to contact
there's
me,
so
no
much to learn
problem.
from you.
I do one-to-one
Mm.
coaching for people that want to reverse any kind of diseases. We'll follow it through. My charges are not really expensive, and
Yeah, but the thing is, you're always very busy. Teaching you is
yeah, I'm busy because I
trying to
have
get
clients.
American
You
visa.
see, I have clients. Sometimes I'm online with them, talking to them, sharing their experience,
Oh,
seeing that through. Yeah, I have some clients that I'm working with. Unfortunately, they've kept me
mm.
busy and I'm working full time as well. So that's why I say, okay, if I'm going to have anything group, I would try to share it. Like for instance, now, if I go out there looking at your face, I can tell you 10 things wrong with you. I'm not joking. To the extent that I'm almost diagnosing everybody, including my consultant colleagues. I'm not joking. And
Okay.
they'll say, yes, Ade, you're better than my GP. This is a skill that comes with the job. For instance, now if you have insulin sensitive, if you have insensitivity, like you're not sensitive to insulin, I can see it on your face immediately. If you have some supplement deficiency, I can see it on your face immediately. Yes.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, like one consultant, I told her she was wearing something.
Now that we're
She has
please let's talk
arthritis.
one-on-one tomorrow.
She has arthritis on her hand. And I told her, why are you wearing arthritis? You won't be able to look after this patient properly. She said, I know, one day, I know. I said, come. Don't tell anyone, no. I'm a health and wellness specialist. When I told her I told her, I gave her some food that is not that. I said, are you in my house? You're a Chinese doctor. She said, are you living with me? I said, I don't need to live with you. Just seeing you, I know what is happening. So I now recommend about almost 12 supplement for her. Because I said, your food is not well nutritionally dense, blah, 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 and everything. I told her what to eat. The lady just squeezed my hand. I said, don't talk to me, even if you're feeling better, until after 60 days. That was in November. She squeezed my hand. She couldn't talk. I said, because you want me not to talk. It's okay. I didn't see her with that gloves. My husband used to wear, he had arthritis. The guy doesn't wear anything. He wears on two hands. I said, you that you operate computer, you want to retire at young age? The guy doesn't wear anything. Arthritis gone. We can heal ourselves, my dear sister. If cancer, one of the deadliest, stage 4, many people with stage 4.
If it's possible, please let's talk tomorrow.
No problem. Some people want me to
Thank
do this
you.
tomorrow. I'll see how many people will be on the course tomorrow anyway. So there's so many herbs that can help us. Like Joy was saying earlier, my house, Calista, I've shown you my kitchen drawer with herbs before. You've seen it. These are things, that's where we get an nutrient supplements and everything all the time. So we shouldn't joke with it. It should be like a general daily thing. General daily things, what we use every day. I'm also working on a lot of things. I'm using myself as a research as well. To be able to say, oh, this, I had this, I had that as well. So I have that. If you can say I cut my hair, I'm like regrowing it again properly, dense properly. So I do a lot of experiments, even for myself. I'm not just, I preach, I do what I preach myself. I do what, like Joy said, you can debate once in a while. Yes, fine, you won't die. You can eat your KFC, go to your restaurant. If I'm going on holiday now, as much as I'm eating healthy, sometimes I just, okay, let me just go wild. I'll be fine. 2 days will not kill me. I'm back. That's 2 days out of 365 days or 366 days. I'm fine. I reset my body back to normal. It's okay. You don't die. Yeah. So someone said, okay, I'll give you a call tomorrow. I've got a sister who has arthritis. Thanks. Yeah. So many people with arthritis, they're okay. Arthritis is not even, cancer is the one that even shocks me most. This is real. Nothing is impossible. Infertility as well. If it's not, because some people, their infertility is the way they're born. They are not born with ovaries. They are not born with eggs that can be stimulated to be secreted. Some people don't have their period. That's different. Infertility is part of what we eat and the chemicals we put in our body as well. Some people have blocked their fertility hormones with body spray, expensive chemicals on their body. So just have your shower, use your organic roll-on or spray. I can recommend brands. I'm not affiliated to anybody. I can recommend brands, toothpaste. I can recommend. I just bought 10 pieces in my house for the year. I have extra before. Even soap. I used to make organic soap when I got busy. I started buying my organic soap, everything. So the screen will go now. I just have 1 hour more. So, and thank you, everybody. So, like I said, I'll drop it on the group chat. I'm going to be doing a course. It's not going to be expensive. So if you are keen to join, I'll give more explosive that you will not recover. So no problem. Bye, everyone.